Hello and welcome back. I bought some of these. These are little pinch hooks. One obviously doesn't go as big as the other, as I'm sure you can well imagine. But these have both got quarter hex. But I could have bought one with a handle on, but they were too big for what I wanted. So I've got a lathe, might as well try making I've got a bit of willow that I'm going to try using. If it's good enough for cricket bats, and I'm certainly sure it's good enough for what I want out of this. It's a bit bigger than we really need, but it should be okay. So let's get on and so the first thing I'm going to do is actually put this quarter hex in. So we're going to use a little spotting drill. It should just give the drill as good a centre as possible. Now I'm using a 6.4 drill. I have had a couple of tries at what is the best size, and I think 6.4 is better than 6.3. Doesn't sound much, but it does make a difference. So I will drill it about 35. Is an old Allen key, which I chopped up. Struggled to find a quarter one, but I did find one, thankfully. And I've just sharpened it. I think you can just about see that. And then I'm just going to drive that in, obviously with the spindle off. That should make for a good one otherwise. So that should be 30mm deep. Let's see whether that fits, or how well it fits or not. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. I've just brought that up just to support it without a great deal of pressure, just while I get rid of a load of the waste. Just trying to go into that bark. what I'm thinking of doing is using the indexing pin on my lathe is actually just to mark some little indents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark them out and we'll see what it looks like. Because I'm not entirely convinced it's going to work or what it's going to look like. So let's try this. Let's come back a bit. Right, I've decided just to use the spindle lock. Save messing about with the indexing head. Right. Just gives me 4, which will be plenty. 1. Yep. Right, now I'm going to get the Dremel out to this, but what I will do, we will sand it first. No, I've got to do the Dremel first. Now I've marked it. Do the Dremel and then we can sand it. Okay, we're all set. I've got my Dremel, I've got my burr in there, and I'm just going to do that sort of motion. But this is very dusty, so I am going to have to put the dust extractor on, I'm afraid, but I will turn the sound down. As I'm sure you can see, I had a few problems trying to keep the Dremel straight. Not altogether very pretty, I'm afraid. And I don't know what I'm beginning to wonder what this wood actually is, because it seems very soft. Anyway, for what it is, it will do, and I'm going to sand this all up and we can move on. So I shall bring you back when I've done the sanding and we can decide on what kind of finish and whatever else. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back. It's all nicely sanded up, even the grooves. I'm beginning to really wonder what wood this actually is. If anybody's got any suggestions, leave them in the comments, please. Right, let's get this parted off and then I can put a finish on. There we go. I'm just going to sand the back of this and then we can finish it all. There we go. Sanded up. All ready for a bit of finish. Like I said, I've been thinking about this and it's a very plain colour. So I'm going to go with some of that. This is the deep mahogany. I'm not sure quite what it is going to do to it, but we'll find out. That first coat certainly soaked in. Very quickly. Right, so there we go. Don't know whether that was a good choice or a bad choice. I am going to let that dry and soak in and dry. Put some kind of a finish on it, or maybe another coat of this. So I'll have to let that dry, and we'll go from there. So be back in a little bit again. There we go. Probably could have done with another coat, but for what I'm going to probably use it, I think we will just give this a bit of I think for what we'll do is I will put some sand and sealer, and then I'm going to get the chestnut bupping system on it. It's the easiest way to give this a bit of a polish. Something a little bit different. Right, well, that's all done. I'm quite pleased with it in the end, but still don't know what the wood is. But if anybody's got any better ideas, I am open to suggestions. Just please leave them in the comments. If you like what I've done, then please at least give me a like, and maybe even consider subscribing. But yeah, so I will, all being well, see you on the next one. So take care, and I'll see you again.